Hang on to your seats, everyone, because it's YouTube's only best, worst guitar variety show. It's Freeform Friday, right here on GearGasms. Hi everybody, welcome to GearGasms. I'm your host, Alan Barnes. Today, it's another Freeform Friday. Freeform Friday 24, in fact. What is Freeform Friday, you're asking, right? I'm gonna tell you in just a second, but first, if you're new to the channel, I'd like to ask you to like and subscribe. This channel is kind of like diet root beer. I guess somebody likes it. Celebrate mediocrity. We're gonna have all your favorite segments. We're gonna have what makes this video sorta goodish, a double Funko Pop unboxing, Yesterdaze Newz, grind my gear, and of course, as always, karaoke master Manny Vox. So let's get right into it. Time once again for what makes this video sorta goodish. It's a chestnut from 1985, Y&T, Summertime Girls. We got Artie Lang coming up out of the trash can for some reason. We got this rock dude coming out from under, two of them coming out from under a rock. All right.
Sexy that.
And this dude, of course, comes in the most cool way, out of the sand. And I can't hate on those shorts. I had some a lot like that, but they're not like those orange-red shorts. It looks like a fucking Hooters outfit. All he needs is a thick pantyhose. Oh, speaking of Hooters. Oh, the 80s. Those high-waisted bikini bottoms, they need to come back, son. They made a woman look fierce. You see here, the girl kind of in the back, she's got them hanging on the hips. They make women look squatty, even when they're not. Why y'all want to be all Oompa Loompa looking like that? Oh, this video fails on so many levels. Choose me, huh? Oh, the dude's got a fish. These people coming straight off a David Lee Roth video. It's 1985. Bon Jovi, Def Leppard, they really haven't broken yet. So the good-looking girls weren't really around the rock yet. And this is kind of a director's idea of what the real girls that followed rock were. And this is good compared to what it was, mostly. Because mostly they were smelly, they smelled like cigarettes, they never got in the sun, they didn't go to the beach. They didn't pay a whole lot of attention to like any kind of beaver maintenance. But this girl, you knew she kept it clean. She had to for that bikini. So the dirty girls are over on Skid Row there. See, they wouldn't even be at the beach. This is what you want, fellas. This is not. Danny Partridge did a better job of like miming fake guitar playing than these guys are doing right now. It's sad. All right, shirts versus skins. Here come the tough girls that play volleyball. See, there's a guitar solo going on, and this man actually plays guitar, and he plays it well, and he's allowing this sequence. Same manager, Herbie Herbert, as Journey. We're breaking out the David Lee Roth California Girls filter. And now the boys gather on the sand to reflect upon their day. Artie Lang is the only one singing along. Here come the dirty girls, they're still on the beach. That's about how it goes. You gotta eat from the plate that's in front of you, so to speak.
This is your mom.
And that, my friends, is what makes this video sorta goodish.
The problem now is that these people are expecting a show. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty.
Look around you. Look up here. Take time to make time to be there. This is where we used to live. Why did you keep the mousetrap? Why did you keep the dish rack? These things used to be mine. I guess they still all want them back. Sometimes you're better off dead. There's a gun in your hand and it's pointing at your head. You think you're mad, too unstable, kicking in chairs and knocking down tables in a restaurant in a West End town. Call the police, there's a madman around, pounding down underground to a dive bar in a West End town. In a West End town, a dead end wall. East End boys and West End girls.
Old man in a Call of Duty beanie can only mean one thing. It's grind my gear time, peeps. There's so much here. This guy has decided to take a decidedly aggressive Clark Griswold approach to turning on the initial power to his board. He's not messing around with any kind of switches or anything. He has put a Christmas tree stomper switch in the back. Now, this board is bespoke, it's boutique, it's homemade. He put Velcro down on this with a staple gun, son. That's how you do it. Staple some strips of Velcro down and you're ready to rock and roll. This pedal board, I can't hate on any of the pedals that are on it, but Jesus H. Christ, son. They're all crooked and just jacked up every which way. First off, the Morley Bad Horsey Wah, solid choice. Morley makes great stuff, underrated. We got us like a little clone and an orange pedal that we have no idea. Now, yeah, see, there's some sick pedals. It's got a rev. He's got a Digitech whammy. He's got the DOD turned upside down. And why, you ask? His jackleg trailer park carpentry job here, he's cut some slots so he can run his power. And so obviously you see there, the power going into the end, it has to be upside down or it wouldn't reach.
That's what she said.
He's raising the low frequencies there, which, okay, nobody does that, but maybe he has to do that to feed these two sick metal zones. They're crooked and jacked up. But then you got the Pod 500 8X. I can't hate on that. I just wish maybe you'd order some more of those buttons. This board just looks like an anxiety attack come to life. This board looks like it was built on funds gotten from selling food stamps outside a convenience store. 3 songs I would grind on this gear would be Saved by Zero by The Fix, Rich Men North of Richmond by that redneck dude, and Fruit Salad by The Wiggles. Would it even be a Freeform Friday without a Funko Pop unboxing? We got a 2-for-1, a double unboxing. Of course, you know, dick in a box. So we got a box with 2 guys with 2 boxes. So we got 3 boxes, 2 dicks. No surprise, the dickless box is this one. In case you don't know who this is, this was back when Saturday Night Live was still funny. You don't know what to get your woman for Christmas, but what woman does not want a beautifully wrapped box with a cock in it? Can I say cock instead of dick? Is that a YouTube thing? I know it used to be a TV thing. It's my cock in a box. I'm not sure that would fly. Now, backstory from the set. These guys actually had to keep and maintain boners to keep them boxes where they were supposed to be. Now, they had to shoot a bunch of different takes because Sandberg, in order to maintain that, he kept finishing inside his box. And then they had to get a new box.
Disgusting. I love it.
Now, both these boxes smell the same to me, so perhaps Sandberg didn't throw ropes in this one.
Nice.
Another pro tip, you want to put a lot of tissue paper in that box. You don't want her to see it right away, for the obvious. You want her to rummage around. Now you got to be careful with that because that can go wrong. She gets rummaging around too much and then grabs a hold of something and it won't come unstuck. Suddenly you're in that scene from Porky. So Justin and Andy, with your Santa sausages and your dingle balls all in these boxes, welcome to the GearGasms family.
Yikes, I could use a distraction right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty.
For I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Riders on the storm, into this house we're born, into this world we're thrown. If you give this man a ride, sweet family will die. Killer on the road, yeah.
Time once again for Yesterdaze Newz. Let's just get right into it. Andy Summers recalls selling Eric Clapton his Gibson Les Paul Burst for a bargain price. Now again, we talked about this last time. Guitar World is taking news from YouTube interviews. At least this is a Rick Beato interview. It's just not news. How lazy can you get? Did you watch it? I've watched about half of it. He's pretty dry. Andy is too. Here's another grave that people just can't get their hands out of. Oh, how many years he been dead now? 50-some years. But they're talking about like going in there and like some of his lost tapes and trying to use AI like the Beatles did. Oh, dude, it just feels like grave robbing, man. He's going to use a digital shovel. The AI-assisted final Beatles song may have divided the music industry earlier this year, but legendary producer Eddie Kramer has said he isn't opposed to opting for a similar approach with Hendrix tapes. Is that his sister, Janie? So she's running the show. I'm sure she's in if there's some money in it. She'll let you rape that corpse over and over again. Bite that corpse on the back of the neck. Oh, now this is a sad story. If you don't know, Jason Becker, he's had ALS forever. God bless him, he's still alive. He's still hanging in there. Guitar gifted to Jason Becker by Eddie Van Halen sells for $110,000 at an auction. And of course, he hopes it'll go to someone who loves it and appreciates it the same way. No, it went to a collector. It went to somebody gross. Somebody with way too much money who gives no shit about Jason Becker or ALS or anything. It's just a trophy. That does pay for over a year's worth of the Shred Icon's ALS care, so there's that. The message reads, Jason, we will play guitar together in the future. Love from your heart to your soul, Eddie Van Halen. Well, you're halfway there, Eddie. Yet a second story from the Beato interview. This time he's telling Jimi Hendrix stories. Doesn't he have some interesting police stories? The answer is no. Because nobody in the police was interesting as a person except for Stewart. Oh, I would never get a drink here, people. It's essentially a souped-up guitar hero for adults. A New Zealand brewery has invented a beer vending machine that lets you pay with your guitar skills. It rewards Shred with Beer. Slay to Pay vending machine is equipped with an Epiphone Explorer guitar, and it uses an AI algorithm to assess the player's ability. When it boots up, you're asked to select from punk, metal, and grunge, and then demands that you slay. We gotta see this dude. So some old guy. We gotta watch this. All right, well, let's see it. Don't trick us into a commercial. Nice. Hells yeah. So if you could play guitar, does it know that you're doing it again? Can you just do that same shit again and get another beer and just keep getting hammered? And that, peeps, is Yesterdaze News. What did we learn today? We learned that a promising hair metal career can be, in fact, derailed by the wrong pair of orange nut huggers. We also learned that you don't necessarily have to be from the South to make a hideous, hillbilly engineered pedal board. And finally, we learned those presents in the Dick in the Box sketch, they weren't held in place by titty tape. They were held in place by turgid erections. As always, I thank you for the time that you spend with the channel. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Tell some of your ratty-ass, moochy, embarrassing ghetto friends about GearGasms. They fit here perfectly. No matter what size they are, they will fit into some of this merch. Links are in the description. Whatever you do in the next 7 days, don't tell Daryl Hall about it, because Oates is bringing the kegger, and that would be super awkward.
Gonna come to a club where people wait on each other.
But play more guitar. Watch less of this, and keep coming back here week after week for more GearGasms.